So I went to go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2014 one. And I gotta say, after sitting through the entire film, the turtles with noses and lips still look really strange. Just unusual. And that's unusual even for, like, giant mutant CGI turtles, so that's saying something. Now this thing's directed by Jonathan Liebsman. He brought us Wrath of the Titans and Battle Los Angeles. It stars Megan Fox, Will Arnett, and William Fichtner. Now, there's not really much plot to speak of, but I'll sum up. Basically, Megan Fox plays April O'Neil. She's a young TV journalist. She does the fluff pieces for a station, but she really wants to be a hard-hitting reporter, so she's been investigating this giant crime spree in New York City on her own. This leads her to discover the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Foot Clan, her connections to the origins of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, bit about, her father and things like that, and you'll note I'm really not talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's a problem. It's not a surprise, mind you, especially given Michael Bay is one of the producers and the general cost of really high-quality CGI, but it's still a problem. I mean, you go to a movie called The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and you sort of expect it to be about them, not April O'Neil, where the Turtles are just sort of along for the ride to protect her over the course of the movie and to be part of the MacGuffin. It's just not the film that you expect going into it. It'd be like going to see an A-Team movie or the Avengers movie, where it's not about the A-Team or the Avengers, it's about, either a diplomat or the person who hired them, and, they're just protecting them and in the background for the majority of the film. It's just not what you're expecting. Now, not every film has to be what you're expecting, mind you, but if you do that, the film has to be written well, and acted well, and directed well, and that's not the case here. And I'm not saying the movie's bad exactly, it's just that it's incredibly forgettable. I mean, the story is paint-by-numbers basic. It serves to get you from, one action scene to the next without much trouble, but not really much fanfare either. And the action scenes themselves, they're just a lot of color and movement. There was one midway through between the Shredder and Splinter that was kind of cool, but it's not enough to save the film. And, okay, the director, at the beginning he uses way too much shaky cam. I mean, just terrifying shaky cam. Like, shaky. It's not good. That tapers off. I was afraid it was going to be like that throughout the entire film, but thankfully, no. He still uses a ton of camera movement, not enough to make someone with motion sickness like me feel ill, but it was kind of close. In the end, the film is, well, it's forgettable. I mean, it's unfortunate but true, but if you have kids who are fans of the series, take them to see it. It's harmless, they'll be entertained, you'll be, well, mildly entertained, maybe a little bored, actually, by the end of the almost 2-hour runtime. But, I mean, if you're someone like me who's been a long-standing, kind of average fan of the franchise, you'll be able to, look and go, oh, hey, that's a cool Easter egg, and that's a cool Easter egg, and that's a cool Easter egg, which is fun, but it does not make a movie. So, I mean, you can probably stay away and maybe just catch the YouTube summary of all the Easter eggs at some later date. But yeah, unless your kids are fans of the series, you don't need to go. There's nothing here to attract you. Go see Guardians of the Galaxy. That's a better movie. Until next time, folks. Enjoy film.